Hey, what's the craziest story you have this month about me having an only? Like, what's the craziest thing that's happened to you?
Okay, so this random kid I don't even know came up to me and he was like, "Is this your sister?" and showed me a picture.
Okay.
An OF model ruins her brother's life. All right, so there's this viral video going around X of this model basically calling her brother up and asking him um how her OF affects his week or something like that. Let's just go ahead and roll the clip and you'll see what I mean.
I usually ask my brother like once a month, like, what's the craziest story that he has because his sister has an only. So
All right, we got to just stop it right there. She asks her brother every week what's the crazy story he has because his sister is on OF. Why would you, like, you're putting yourself in a position to like be embarrassed. But let's rewind that and hear it from the top.
I usually ask my brother like once a month, like, what's the craziest story that he has because his sister has an only. So I'm gonna call him right now. I don't know, is he in school? What time is it? School. Let's see here. I released some crazy shit on my OnlyFans, so let's see if what the updated story is. Hey, what's the craziest story you have this month about me having an only? Like, what's the craziest thing that's happened to you?
Okay, so this random kid I don't even know came up to me and he was like, "Is this your sister?" and showed me a picture.
Okay, all right.
Wait, no, I'm not finished yet. Wait, I'm not finished.
I don't want to know that.
Let me finish the story. All right, so basically what happened was he came up to me and showed me a picture, but it wasn't just a picture of what I thought. It was actually a video. And
all right, I gotta go. Bye. I can't hear that.
Wait, you just started the videos saying that you asked your brother every week what's the craziest story. And all he said was some guy ran up to him and showed him a picture of you, and you're like freaking out, like, oh my god, I can't hear this anymore. Like, what did you expect? Like, what did you when you asked for a crazy story? Like, what did you expect? What did you expect him to say? Like, I don't know.
I can't hear that. What video? I don't want to know. Oh, he texted me. I'll just buy him a car for his birthday. He'll be fine.
All right, this right here kind of bothers me. She's like, "Oh, I'll just buy him a car for his birthday and he'll be fine." Like, and because people don't like to like basically live with their consequences of their or live with the consequences of their decisions. So to her, instead of like having an actual like sit down and thinking about, is this a good idea, blah blah blah, she's just like, oh well, I'll just buy him a car and that'll fix the problem. Like, that's it. Quick fix. No need to ever think about this again. Like, she doesn't realize that this is going to affect every aspect of her life. And like, to me, I don't have a problem with OF models. I only have a problem when young people get into it not really fully knowing what they're getting themselves into. And this right here is just like a quick example of like a small taste of what you can get into. Like, you have a little brother who's in school and his friends are watching your videos and teasing him about it. Like, imagine if you have like a son or a daughter. Like, this is gonna go on with them. Like, it's just like, and these people, like, she's just like, oh, it's fine, I'll just buy him a car and that'll be the end of it. And like, it's not gonna be the end of it, because trust me, if you have kids, you're gonna be dealing with this. And like, any guy you try to date, this is gonna become an issue. So like, once again, this is gonna affect every aspect of your life. So like, for her to just be like, problem solved, let's go now.
This shit's really starting to have some backlash, huh?
She sent my mom.
No duh. All right, so this is another OF girl talking about like her cousins watching her content and like her. I'll let the video speak for itself.
Backlash, huh?
She sent my mom my Fansly and a picture of me sucking a I said it. She sent her a picture of me sucking a and it's my fault. Because she's saying my cousins were looking up my pictures. Like, my male older cousins, they were looking me up. And I said, why the aren't we asking them? Why the looking at me? Why is it always me? Why the is it always me? Why is everyone saying like, oh, it's me?
All right, and that was the clip To basically answer that girl's question, the reason her parents are always talking to her is because your cousins aren't your parents' responsibility. You are. Of course, your parents can't control or influence what your cousins do or don't do, but your parents can influence, and they do have some level of control if you're living in their house over what you can do. So obviously you're gonna hear the brunt of it. Like, yes, it is creepy for her male cousins to look at her, at her pictures, but at the same time, like, if you're gonna do like OF or Fansly or whatever she said, you basically have to assume going in that every guy in your life is gonna see this, whether they intend to or not. Like, it's just gonna happen. Like, it's like with the little brother story. The little brother didn't go out of his way to look at his sister's pictures. His friends or some random kids at school teased him about it. Like, he didn't want to see it, but it was shown to his face. Same thing can happen with her parents. Same thing can with her dad, with her stepdad, anything. Like, so just assume every guy is gonna see it. So you have to be okay with that, like, going in. That's just part of the industry, if you want to call it that. Like, and yeah, it is gross, and yeah, the cousins are in the wrong also, but you can't control what your cousins do. You can only control what you do. So, like, you're responsible for your actions alone.
Introducing the Late Night Show with your host, Cuddy Bino. Live streamed on both YouTube and Twitch. Search Cuddy Bino for more information.